Ukraine now telling citizens in Russia to leave immediately. This as a state of emergency has been declared in the country. And joining us now for more is the Newsmax correspondent Sarah Williamson. Sarah, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Alison. And as you've just mentioned earlier, a state of emergency has been declared here in Ukraine this morning. But that's not all. It's also been declared that a military conscription of the active reservists is also going to begin today as well. That announcement was made last night by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky when he made an address to the country last night. It came as President Putin also made an address to the world, a pre-recorded address last night, that Russia would be recognizing the entire Donbas region as an independent state. This includes the Ukrainian government-controlled areas of Luhansk and Donetsk, which actually make up 70% of the area. The separatists and Russian military vehicles, they continued to control the occupied parts of these territories last night as shelling continued to head over into the government-controlled areas. There was 96 reports of this shelling in the past 24 hours. Another Ukrainian soldier was unfortunately killed because of this, and another 6 others were wounded and are now being treated in hospitals. The locals in these areas are absolutely fed up of this and have said that they are just tired of running from war.
Оттуда бьют, а мы посередине, а мы страдаем.
Думаешь, как ночь продержаться, да и все, прожить. Дальше, в принципе, даже не думаешь.
And as everyone continues to focus on the east of Ukraine, it's still really important for everyone to keep an eye on the border with Belarus, because satellite images that came out yesterday show that Russia is still deploying military vehicles over there. 100 new vehicles actually have been seen over in that area at the moment, with tents as well, which reportedly could be field hospitals right there on the Ukrainian border. Now, this is extremely alarming because it's quite literally the opposite of what President Lukashenko and President Putin said that they were going to do. They said after these military games were over, they were going to pack up and go home. And this looks like war could be beginning on the northern borders as well as the east. Robin Ellison.
All right. Sarah Williamson, thank you so much for that update.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.